Both sides stand across the frozen field beneath a dark gray sky as the Cullen family and their allies face the massive army of the Volturi. Every breath in the cold air feels heavy with tension. Bella stands beside Edward, ready to protect everyone with her shield, while Jacob and the wolves wait at the edge of the line. Aro steps forward with a calm smile, hiding deadly intentions, and asks to see Renesmee. The witnesses speak one by one, proving she is not an immortal child and that she is growing naturally, but Aro is not interested in truth. He wants power, he wants Alice, he wants Bella, and he wants an excuse to destroy the Cullens. Silence stretches across the snow like a blade. Then suddenly Alice appears at last with Nahuel, a half-human, half-vampire, whose existence proves Renesmee is no threat for a brief moment. It seems the battle can be avoided, but fear and anger are already burning too deeply without warning. Arena rushes forward in panic and is executed instantly by the Volturi as a cold example rage explodes through both sides. Carlisle steps forward trying to stop the madness, but in one shocking instant, Aro seizes him, tears off his head, and throws it to the ground. Edward screams and everything erupts into war. Vampires crash together across the ice with impossible speed and savage force. Wolves leap into battle, tearing enemies down while snow and shattered stone fly through the air. Jasper fights like a storm beside Alice. Seth is struck down and Leah throws herself into danger to save him, then falls in battle, causing Jacob to howl in grief. Bella expands her shield over her family, protecting them from Jane and Alec, whose powers fail against her defense. Edward and Emmett rip enemies apart while Benjamin splits the earth itself, opening massive cracks through the frozen field. Dimitri hunts through the chaos until he is dragged down and destroyed. Bodies are torn apart and burned as the battlefield becomes a nightmare of fire and ice. Jane charges with fury but is taken down in the struggle. Alec follows and is destroyed one by one. The Volturi guard begins to fall. Aro realizes the battle is turning against him and tries to flee, but Alice and Bella corner him while Edward attacks from the front. Together they rip him apart and cast the pieces into the flames. Marcus gives up all will to fight and is pulled into the fire. Caius is seized and destroyed as the last of the Volturi collapse. The field falls silent, covered in ash, broken ice, and smoke. Bella turns, breathing hard, believing the nightmare is finally over then. Suddenly the vision shatters. Everything disappears. Carlisle stands alive in his place, the battlefield untouched, and no one has moved. Alice has shown Aro the future that awaits. If he chooses war, Aro stares at the destruction of his own army and understands he cannot win. After a long, terrifying pause, he orders the Volturi to retreat. They turn and vanish into the snow while the Cullen family remains standing together, alive and victorious. Bella takes Edward's hand as peace returns, knowing they came within a heartbeat of losing everything.